Alright, so what's going on, everyone? Today we're going to add another stock to our portfolio. You guys can see what it is already. It is Array Technologies. All right, we're going to talk about this from the charts perspective as to why we think the stock is due to go higher, and we're going to try to target how high we think it's going to go, and then we're going to add it to our portfolio. So first of all, let me welcome everyone to the channel. If you guys don't know, we have two other YouTube channels. One to where we predict cryptocurrency price movement, and the second one is where we predict stock movements. This is our third channel here, to which we are going to provide a portfolio of all stocks that we think are going to go higher that is not being talked about within this platform or anywhere else, just to show you that you just don't have to be bogged down to the things that people tell you, but there's also other opportunities to where you can also gain and profit from. So if you guys appreciate this channel, appreciate the content, before you go, make sure you guys hit that like, share, and subscribe. All right, so now let's go. We're going to first of all talk about why we think this stock is due to go higher. Okay, first things first, we come in and always document where we think a large order of buyers would be and where a large order of sellers would be. So let's go ahead and do that first here for Array Technologies. So you guys can see, first of all, right here is that this is an area of where buyers are. Okay, here is another area of buyers for Array Technologies, and definitely all the way down here on the low. Okay, so this stock is in an uptrend right now. Now you can see where price is at $10.23 that it is now hitting a prior sell pocket. This is important for us to talk about because I want you all to know that this could actually impact price not going up. Okay, so we are aware of that right now. This is not a point to where you would initially want to come in and buy the stock. You will want to see the market give you a move lower first, pick you up, and then ride the market back up to higher prices. And I'm looking like maybe $9 would be an area to come in and try to enter into this market. But since we don't cover this particular stock all the time, we're going to add it to the portfolio today. Okay. So now the next area that we can see sellers entering the market for Array Technology is right here. And here's another area here. And definitely here's a big area here. Okay, there's a seller sitting right around here in the market too. So we got a lot of areas that we can target as we anticipate that this stock is going to go up in price. Now, the main reason why we're looking for the stock to go up is being seen on the weekly chart. So I'm going to show you the weekly time frame as to why I suspect that the stock is going to go up. Not necessarily on the daily time frame. You can see increased volatility on the daily. So we're going to go ahead and look at the market on the weekly chart first. Okay, so check this out. So you guys can see right here on the weekly, again, we're hitting a sell pocket. Okay, so don't be surprised. Don't necessarily question, hey, the market is going down right off the bat. I'm telling you that I'm pretty much expecting that to occur for this stock right now. It's for the market to try to give us some weakness and movement to the downside. Okay. But however, you can see that we're already in a pretty strong uptrend right now. Okay. So when you look at this on the 2 weeks, again, you guys can see the strength is definitely being controlled into the market in Array Technologies. Very wide move down that occurred on July 29, 2024. This 2 weekly price bar, this is where I'm thinking the market wants to go. Okay, so that would potentially give us between 10% and like 16, almost 15.5% move to the upside from where the market closed. All right, here it is on the 3 weeks. Again, this is a very strong move to the upside on the 3 weekly chart right there. Look at this healthy 3 weekly price bar. Okay, we close at the high of the bar right up here at this sell pocket, which is another reason why I am anticipating that this stock wants to go up, because if sellers were really here in this pocket, this market on this 3 weekly time frame would not have closed at the high of the bar. Okay, so I'm thinking that there's no sellers, or there's not too many sellers that is going to try to push this stock down. Okay, so that's on the 3 weeks. I definitely like the 3 weeks in the market for Array Technologies. Okay, here it is on the 5 weeks. You guys can also see here on the 5 weekly chart that the market has been absorbing or accumulating right here the buyers. Okay, these two 5 weekly price bars were definitely people trying to offload their position in this stock. But then on this 5-weekly price bar, it tells that these buyers actually beat out the sellers right there. And then you get another indication that the market here in Array Technologies is being won by the buyers, shall I say. Okay. So for all those reasons, we are going to place this stock right within our portfolio. Okay. I do like the 5-day chart too. Here it is on the 4. Okay. So I'm pretty much done. Those are the things or reasons as to why I wanted to add this to the portfolio. Now, when you look at this on the hourly chart, I want to show you that this is how you can tell if sellers, if they're overpowering the buyers within a sell pocket. It's because when price initially hits the pocket, if you see a quick reaction and the buyers don't hold price, that tells you that sellers are there and the buyers are not buying. But in this situation, when you look at Array Technologies, you can see that sellers really haven't pushed price that low. Like right here, there's a pocket of buying there. And then again, there's some more buyers right there. So the market is being upheld by buyers. The sellers are not really doing a great job of trying to make the market go lower. You guys can see it even on the 1 hour. Here it is on the 750-minute chart. Yes, there are bouts to when selling do come into the market, but it quickly reacts and comes back up. Again, you don't see that if buyers aren't buying. So this situation is clearly showing us that this market is being bought up by the buyers and not sellers right now. Okay, so just something I just want to show you all there. All right, so now let me go ahead and let me hold this one here. I want to hold this pocket here. And we're going to add this prediction on right here. Like I said, I think the market has the ability to run up here to this next sell pocket, either $11.22 all the way up here to almost $12 or $11.85. That's 15, almost 16% run to the upside for Array Technologies. Okay. Now we're pretty much creating this off of the weekly time frame. Okay. So anticipate the market here in Array to play this out over a couple of weeks. Then let's run it all the way up here to this $12.50 to $12.70 area, 24% run to the upside. Like I said, this may be a couple of weeks. Okay. Now if price comes down, breaks its first buy pocket, breaks its second buy pocket, then yeah, we might need to go ahead and cut this play and move on to another opportunity. So yeah, we'll go ahead and see how the market plays out. All right, so now let's go ahead and add this to the portfolio. Today is the 28th. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that. The ticker symbol is ARRY and Array Technologies. And the price is $10.23. And we'll come back every once in a while to check the performance of these stocks that are currently in the portfolio to see how they're working out. If it's still in our favor, we'll keep it. If it's not going in our favor, we'll dump them. All right, so this is where we are at right now, though. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you guys maintain profitability. And as always, trade different. Now, if you guys want to see these videos that I did for these stocks here, go back and watch it from the day of when we added to the portfolio. That will go in conjunction with the video. Okay, so you might have to go back and look at the video's date when it was uploaded to see what stock we were talking about at that moment. All right, so that's it. Make sure you guys maintain profit, and as always, trade different.